Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider from the Terrax Build-A-Figure wave. Quick look at the box, and as you can see, it is well represented in the packaging there. You can see him in all of his glory, nice artwork at the top there. And a look at the back, we have more of that artwork. A quick little bio. Ghost Rider, fear the coming of the Ghost Rider, fiery spirit of vengeance. And then we have the rest of the wave. You need everyone here except for Thor to build your Terrax. And if you want to see any of these figures from this wave, there'll be links in the description to all of them. Thor was actually the first Marvel Legends figure that I reviewed, and then I've recently reviewed Steve Rogers, and I'm going to be getting through all the rest of these guys. So first up, the Build-A-Figure pieces are the arms for Terrax, so if you want to take a look at the Terrax review, I'll be posting that as soon as I get all of the other videos from the wave up. And here is the Spirit of Vengeance himself. This thing just looks absolutely fantastic. The reason that I like this one more than the orange one, and the reason that I would suggest to get this one more than that one, is basically because blue is a much lighter colour than the orange that they have used, and basically it just, you can see a lot more against this black, I feel. I feel that there is just more of a gradient of tone there. It's a much lighter colour than the orange that's used on the other one, so you can just see it a lot better against that black. I do prefer the orange fire of Ghost Rider than the the blue fire Ghost Rider. However, in figure form of this particular version, I like this one better. Plus, all of the Ghost Riders that we've had in the past from Toy Biz have all been orange. So, to have one that you can now get blue, I'd say definitely get this. But, I mean, if you like both, go ahead and get both. I'm going to be getting some older Toy Biz ones, so I haven't got both. But if I do ever see the orange one nice and cheap, I'll pick it up. So let's just take a closer look up here. I mean, this translucent plastic, it is soft, it's pliable, so you're not going to, don't worry about these snapping or anything. I mean, I'm not sure just how well they're glued in down here. And if you're turning the head, just try and turn him at the skull and like up here at the fire. But for the most part, that should be perfectly fine, but it looks really, really cool. So it's got more blue at the top than at the bottom. It really does look awesome. And then you've got all this nice blue shading throughout the skull there. That molded detail is just so damn nice. And all throughout here it looks like all of this metal is all just melting from the heat. Really nice spikes. All of this is like one separate pliable piece that's over the top of him, and it comes back down here. And then this belt piece is a separate piece as well that's nice and pliable. And then he has this awesome detail still carrying on throughout all the arms and onto the legs, all that kind of melted look. Now on the pictures, these holes here are actually lighting up as well, and they're not here. I don't mind that at all, because they look really, really awesome. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal molded in detail with this guy. Would have been really nice to have come with an added chain as an accessory, seeing as he has an open hand for one. But he doesn't, but I'm sure that other Ghost Riders have in the past, and you can probably use it with him. But it really would have been nice, and if you think of it, it really should have been like the essential accessory to put with him. You don't ever get a Captain America without his shield, but I really do think that he should have come with a chain or something. But let's take a quick look at the articulation here. So the head isn't on a ball and a hinge. There's just a ball there, so there's not as much articulation as some others. I mean, I'm guessing they did that just because of like having this rim around here, but to be honest, the collar doesn't get in, like it wouldn't get in the way even if you had a hinge there anyway. But so you can look up a bit, you can look down a bit, and then you've got left and right, and you've got nice side to side movement there. Looks really cool, but would have been even more with a hinge, but it's still got a lot as it is. The arms come up and down, and then they do a full 360 apart from being hindered somewhat from this. It's a nice flexible piece, but it does get in the way at some points. It has a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows, the hands rotate and go in and out. He has an ab crunch, which doesn't go back much because of the cloak here, but it does go forward a hell of a lot. And then at the legs here, they're on a ball swivel hinge there, so you can take them up, and then if you just rotate it and swivel it round, they can come out. He rotates at the thigh, has a double jointed knee with a nice big knee pad to cover up that joint, which is good. And then no rotation down here at a boot cut or anything. The feet go up, down and left and right, no ankle pivot, and he does have peg holes at the feet, but he doesn't really need them, to be honest. A lot of these more weighty kind of figures hold their weight very, very well. You know, they do tend to stay quite stable, whereas the female figures that are a lot thinner, you know, there's a lot less weight in them, are the ones that tend to fall over. So as a size comparison, here is Ghost Rider next to the Marvel Now Captain America. So about halfway through the fire, he is the same level as Cap, but if you include the fire, he is more of a 7-inch figure. And I really do recommend this figure. If you want Terrax, obviously you're going to have to get him, either this one or the orange one. But I would definitely say, you know, build a figure or not. If you're going to get one figure from this wave and you like Ghost Rider, I would definitely recommend this. And if you're a Ghost Rider fan, to be honest, I mean, you don't get them as often these days, so, I mean, you know, what are you doing sitting here watching this? Go out and buy this guy. It's one of the more pricey of the wave. Generally, the wave should be quite cheap now because it's a couple of years old, but he is going to be one of the more pricey ones because he's the one that everyone wanted, because he's just so incredible. This amount of detail, and he's still got great articulation, and just the amount of, I mean, pretty much everything here is parts never used on anyone else, you know. Just absolutely phenomenal. It does look and feel like a Toy Biz figure. So I would definitely say 100% you have to buy this thing if you are a Ghost Rider fan. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you do, go ahead and click that thumbs up down below and leave a like. And subscribe if you want to watch more Terrax Marvel Legends reviews. Remember, everyone else in the wave will be in the video description below as links. And you can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, Homerino123, where you'll see all kinds of pictures of my collection and new things that I get for upcoming reviews. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.